What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about Virgin Galactic, ticker is SPCE. I'm going to give you a good breakdown of the data points, what they're all saying, and what might be potentially coming. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get right to it. So currently down 2.16%. It is on a little bit more of a slippery slope based on today. And when it comes down to more so the technicals, $3.33 is a very big pivot point that you need to watch for. And most likely it will actually hold that today, so I don't anticipate it breaking that, but in the coming days or later in this week, that is something that you need to really watch for. That if it does break this kind of S2 range, then it will be within the S3 to the S2, so 257 to 333. So a little bit more of a virtual cliff if you want to consider it that way. But based on Reddit, it does look like there will be some potential testing going on. So some commercial testing potentially within, it looks like 2 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks. So that might be something to look forward to. But at this stage in the game, there is no SEC filings, no news, nothing like that. So of course, it is just going to be at the mercy of the broader market and people's risk, because a lot of big companies are going to be issuing their earnings this week and will be giving their 2023 guidance. And if there is some signs of hiccups or potentially recession or contraction even further, Virgin is going to get hit very hard. But keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. When it comes down to it, this is what shorts is doing today. So increasing 430,000 shares. So relatively high in my opinion. The market's been open about 2 hours, give or take. 27.67% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 63.26 million shares. Cost to borrow is 2.17%, so that is dropping a little bit. So of course that's something to consider, but like I've said in previous videos, I bring this up merely because it's a good benchmark. I don't see Virgin at this stage in the game having a squeeze, but again, it is what it is. And I just wanted to put it in perspective and just show you this. So based on Interactive Brokers and the Morningstar report, the latest one does show that Virgin's fair market value is $9.11. So once again, I personally feel that Virgin has been hit quite hard. I don't know if it's justifiable to say $9.11 is fair, but like I've said, I think that does signal that Virgin has been overly hit, too much so. But of course, like I said, that's just my own thoughts on that. When it comes down to it, I'll give you guys a good overview of what options are for today. So you do see, for instance, today, $13,000 in call premiums and $13,000 in puts. So it's kind of evenly divided. And over the last couple updates for Virgin that I've done for you guys, it's been a little bit more orienting towards puts. So the fact that it's kind of evenly divided right now might be optimistic that potentially the greater forces out there feel that Virgin, based on a technical standpoint, is going to hold these levels. But of course, nobody necessarily knows at this stage. When it comes down to big money, it's not necessarily been buying as much as they have been. So it's a little bit more of a reduction in number of transactions. And you can see here, based on the momentum indicator, number of retail investors have been getting in. So of course, that could be perceived as a pretty positive thing. And Stochastic is currently at 32, so fairly neutral in that regard. But if there is some positive news that does come out, maybe testing related or commercial tests or whatever it might be, that could give it nice justification to go up potentially. Especially more so as well, if it does bounce off of this 333 range to the S2, then that definitely could give it a nice justification to go to around $3.80. But of course, there's a lot of different external factors, and most likely I do also anticipate when it comes down to, for instance, Virgin, they actually having a lot more analyst ratings once they do have a lot more good results as far as testing and operations. So this is the latest round for actual ratings. So last one being March the 16th, 2023, and that is Bank of America. They did reduce their target from 4 down to 3. So again, it might mean something, might not mean anything. Virgin, as of right now, is a very speculative stock. You just have to realize that it's not a risk-free investment. But if this does pay off and it does work fundamentally and operationally, then this is one of the stocks that you will be making a lot of money on. But keep in mind, like I already said, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. But as of right now, with it being lower percentile of the Bollinger Band and below a lot of the pivotal moving averages, is just like I already mentioned, at the mercy of the broader market. So let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Is there something that I am potentially missing? Is there a maybe a surprise catalyst that might be coming out that is a little bit more hypothetical, or do you anticipate, for instance, it to continue to trend down? So what is your guys' take on that? Give yourself a shout out as well in the comments below if you have been buying, selling, holding, what you've been doing in the comments. So let me know about that. One final thing I just wanted to share with you, there is a good promo with moomoo. As I've been saying, even though Virgin might be trending down, what you can do is take advantage of some free stocks, and that is with moomoo. Like I said, just sign up for a free account and you get one free stock. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So even if you just do that, it is a complete no-brainer. Plus moomoo does offer $0 commission and also free level 2 trading. And as you can see, if you deposit $100, you do get additional 4 free stocks. This is only for April. Take advantage while you can. Link in the description below and also the comments. And without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Virgin Galactic.